How you going? It's Cartridge Game Geeks here. That is Justin.
That is Trent.
And today we're doing, we're going back in the past with a old Sega Master System game.
And it's not a game that sucks ass. It's actually really good. It's a little gizmo called R-Type.
R-Type.
8 levels, released in 1987.
Or 88. Not exactly sure, but around those dates.
Well, it says 87 when you boot the game up, so.
And I dropped the case. But anyway, that doesn't matter. The game's in the machine. Alright.
That's good. Let's fire it up.
Now, this game's great. It's like it's a side scroller. It's like, it's an arcade type game.
Yeah, you know those old arcade side-scrolling shoot-em-ups? Like, if we want to pull the future forward, like games like Zero Wing, all your base are belong to us. But all those sorts of games like that were based in space.
And I love Sega. Like Sega, their games are just, they got really good music.
Yeah,
the graphics are there. You know,
the music sounds awesome on Master System.
There's not many games in the Master System library that, you know, you think, man, that looks pretty shit. You know, I think they utilised what hardware they had to the fullest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why they looked a lot, at least in my opinion, they looked a lot better than Nintendo Entertainment System games up until maybe they found out more about the hardware.
until they started really, like, taking strides. You know, doing testing, obviously, but, you know,
when you get the first games like Gyromite or Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, they're not really that as advanced looking as the Master System graphics.
Not for the time.
Not for the time, no.
But this is a great game. You know, you fly around, you shoot your enemies.
Yeah, it's very simple pick up and play concept, and I think that's exactly what these games were made for. This is why it was so successful in the arcades, and there was a whole trend of it in Japan in the late 80s and early 90s.
Now this game, this to me is going to rate fairly good. You know, it's not going to be like, you know, a 10. It's going to be up there. For me, I'd say an 8.
You'd say 8?
I would. I like it. You know, there's times you come home after being at work or whatever, and you sit here and you're like, what am I going to play? And you just look at all the bad games, and you know, you've got the good games, and you're like, R-Type. It's reliable. You know what you're going to play. You know it's going to be good from start to finish, and you don't get sick of it.
Yeah,
after probably a couple of hours of playing, yeah, but every day you're going to come home and
you'll get very annoyed later on when you get to later boss battles and later levels where you just get swarmed with the bastards. But I guess that's just typical of any side-scroller like this, so I'm gonna actually peg it down a bit and go with 7.
I'll go with that.
Don't copy me. Keep your rating of 8.
No. Here, you know, we negotiate and we find an equal score.
Okay.
I think if it's going to be a 7, I think it's a higher 7.
I say it's a medium, but that's just me.
But that's it. But a 7, because we don't do halves.
Yeah.
I think 7 do it.
7 for R-Type, because it does have the staying power, and of course it keeps score, so you've got the competitive aspect, like, oh, gotta beat it. So it'll keep you in there for the long haul, and I think that's sweet.
Anyway,
will that do it?
That'll do it.
Alrighty.
That has been R-Type. I dropped it.
You dropped it, douchebag.
That's R-Type for the Sega Master System.
And it was ported to a whole bunch of other consoles, because it was a big hit.
Good game.
Very good game.
That's been Justin.
That's been Trent, and I hope you've enjoyed the review and all of our other ones so far. Like, favourite, comment, and do the usual YouTube routine to us, because it'll help us get better and let us know what you think. Alrighty.
We're outie.
We're outie.
Bye.
Pea soup. Yeah.